Hey yo, what is up y'all? Chavis here. I am back for a new review for the new project. Well, the brand new soundtrack project from Charli Xcx. Charli has dropped the new soundtrack project for the new film for Wuthering Heights. As someone who has read the novel, as someone who is a fan of Charli, this to me was a great choice because Charli is someone that doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's going to do exactly what she wants. Like, she just dropped, like 2024, she dropped the biggest album she's dropped, Brat, with her sound. And now she turns around and does a soundtrack project for a very gothic, abstract romance film. So that just sums up Charli. Charli is someone that I think is very talented, creative. So I thought it was a perfect choice for her because this is kind of her thing. Someone that just kind of does what she wants to do, and she will just do exactly what she wants. So, yeah. And as someone who is a fan of Charli, as someone who enjoyed the novel, as someone who is going to see the film came out Friday. So as someone who's going to see the film, I'm very excited to see how this soundtrack lines up. Now, for soundtrack albums, my thought process in like listening to a soundtrack project is how can I see this being in the film? What scenes can I see throughout the songs here? That is kind of how I see soundtrack albums. And so I heard the project. It's about 12 tracks. They're short. The project is pretty short. That kind of helps a whole lot. I don't really think soundtrack projects should be incredibly long. But it's about 12 tracks. That's fine. The project itself, to me, I thought it was a very, very beautifully done abstract romance album. I think this will fit the film very, very, very good because I think this film, it's going to be. This film is going to be because this film should be a 2026 version, but a 2026 adaptation of a story that is very gothic, very vintage. So I think the sound throughout this project Charli had, her vocals throughout the project she had were very, very good actually. I thought her voice and her vocals fit perfectly throughout the project. I thought this project is a very well done version of what I think the story here that it tells, I think lines up great with the project and the content that she was singing about here on this project. The subject she was singing about was obviously it's a very class, the story is it's a romance that's kind of being chained by it's being chained by class, right? It's a class struggle that there's also romance going on between two classes. Not really classes, but yes, that is kind of hard to explain some. But I think the subject here throughout the project fits perfectly with the film, because the film focuses on romance, but also the romance that's going on is kind of being changed by class, by class. It's a class, it's a classism, but at the same time it's like romance. That's the whole story here. So I think the subject here on the project fits that perfectly. The production throughout this project was absolutely great. It fit the very Gothic industrial kind of atmosphere that the story kind of has. So I think this soundtrack will be great for the film. I think the project itself will be great for the scenes throughout this project. The scenes throughout this film that I think it'll have. To me, I think that is going to be very, very, very good. Yeah. So I enjoyed this project. I thought it was I thought it was very well done. I thought it was very well. I thought it was very well written. Charli fit perfectly on here. And just from her going from her project in 2024 to like here, sums her up perfectly, because she is going to do exactly what she wants. So I enjoyed it. This was a great project, a great soundtrack. I think it'll fit perfectly in the film, because the film itself kind of tells that story, and I think the project here tells the same kind of story that the film has. So yeah, so I'm very excited to see the film. I'm excited to see how this soundtrack will kind of have in the scenes in this film. So yeah, so I'm excited to see it. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below on this project. How did y'all feel about it? Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all not? Explain why. Comment your thoughts. Come subscribe to my channel. Come like, share, all that great stuff. It helps a lot. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys. I care about you guys. Have a great week, a great day, all that great stuff. Stay happy, stay blessed, all that stuff. See you guys soon, and goodbye.